Hey kings and queens, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do this rotting Red Riding Hood tutorial. It is a zombie looking Red Riding Hood, and how Red Riding Hood turned into a zombie is she was going to bring goodies to her grandmother's house and then got bitten by a zombie. This is my second Halloween tutorial, 3 more to come. If you have any requests, let me know down below, and if you like the look, then just go into the tutorial. So to start off our tutorial, we are going to make these bushy eyebrows, and we are going to line the bottom as we do with our regular eyebrows. But when we get to the front, we are going to just start to bush them out. We are going to make small strokes in the front just to entail that our eyebrows have been growing for a really long time, because remember, our Red Riding Hood is dead. To create our dead skin color, we are going to use the white paint from our Diamond FX palette, and we are going to mix a little bit of our foundation shade in later on. I started to blend out the foundation and the paint with my fingers, and then later on learned that it was better to blend out with a sponge. Either way, the skin does not have to be perfect because Red Riding Hood is dead, and is no way that her skin would be perfectly one tone anyways. After I blended out that white paint, I started to add in my foundation color because I wanted it to look a little bit more realistic. If you look at like realistic or a special effects makeup, they make the person look just a little bit more white than their natural skin tone. So that's what I decided to do here. So I'm just adding in a little bit of that foundation so I'm not so stark white and more of just dead looking. Next, we are going to bring that white paint down our neck and just blend it out with a beauty blender. It's going to be hard, but just blend, 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 blend. Again, because the skin tone ends up being really patchy, it kind of gives it more of that dead look because the skin tone is not completely even. Now I'm just using my hands, and because they are warm, they are going to really warm up the product and make it easier to blend out. Okay, so now to start our really dead, veiny eyes, you're going to take some red paint from the Diamond FX palette, and you're just going to start around your eyes, making it really deep red, and then dragging it out around your eyes, blending it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's supposed to look like bruising, so you're just going to keep blending out that red paint, making it just diffuse into the white that we already have down on the skin. If you want, you can look at reference pictures of bruising and find out like where would they lay around the eyes. Then I brought out some yellow paint and I just started to add that in because bruising is not only one color. Adding in the yellow really looks like it's deep and really bruised. I used the yellow paint to add some dimension within the eyes because I just thought that it really made it look really bruisey. Now we are going to bring back out the red paint, and we are going to add some more red in just because we lost some of that really dark deep red that we had in there before, so we're just going to add that back in. Now using a black eyeshadow, we are just going to smoke out the top and bottom lash line just to make it look like she's really worn out, really tired, as if she had on makeup that is just so old. To further make our Red Riding Hood look really dead, we are going to draw out some bulging veins as if maybe she was like screaming and they just bursted out. And so we are going to just draw squiggly lines down and draw smaller lines connecting to them. We are going to continue those veins all around our eyes and just making them really thick towards your eyes and then thinner towards the outside of your eyes. Now switching over to some black paint, we are going to continue the veins, but using the black paint closer to our eyes to show that those are way deeper or heavier in our skin. We are just going to take our hands and blend that into the eyeshadow, just so that way it's not completely out there, it's more blended into the skin. Now to start off our lips, we are going to overline them and pull them towards our ears, just to make them look long and as if her makeup has been worn out for a very long time. Then when we get the shape that we want, we are going to just fill in our lips, make them completely black, and draw some veins at the ends. Now we are going to take the red paint and we are going to add in some red veins just to give it some dimension and as if the veins are different colors. Now I'm just going to add in some red paint on top of the black just so it's not just one color and to make it look a little bit more worn. Now with our finger we are just going to blend it around the mouth and make it look as if she has been biting people for a living and her makeup wouldn't be perfect. Now just following the same technique of adding in some yellow, adding in some red just to make it look really bruisey around the lips, the same as the eyes. Now just to add some lashes to our dead zombie. I feel like she needs some lashes just to add a little bit of wow factor. Now we're just taking some black eyeshadow to further really wash out her lips. Now grabbing some contacts and just popping those in to make her look a little bit more dead. As I was popping in the contacts, my smoke machine warmed up and it started to explode, and then everything just went downhill from there. Now giving her a little bit more of a gory look, we just added a little bit of blood around her eyes and then we just blend them out with our fingers. Then I decided to add a little bit of blood dripping from her lips to show that she was biting on humans. And the last step to our tutorial is just to tease this hair. If this is a dead zombie, she will not have cute hair, so just tease it on up. Thank you guys all for watching my tutorial. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.